welcome back to my channel, or hello if you are new. Today we're going to be in the kitchen. We're going to be organizing, and I'm going to share some functional decor with you guys. So if you need to refresh your kitchen, you are in the right place. Hopefully this will give you lots of ideas. I have quite a few. I'm excited to show you guys and take you alongside with me as I do some organizing. It's been a while, it's been a hot minute, and I'm ready to organize a few drawers. I did pick up some really nice organizational bins and systems, all from Walmart. So thank you to Walmart for sponsoring today's video. I'm gonna have every single product linked down below in the description box, but these are very affordable, functional organizational systems and some really functional decor as well. I have quite a few systems to put in place in our kitchen, and I am very excited for the refresh. So let's get started. This first item I've had my eye on for a long time, and it is a baggie organizer. So I'm sure you guys have seen these. They were very popular, I feel like, in the last couple of years. And this one is super nice. You can hang it on a wall. It comes with some screws and two holes in the back if you want to hang it up, or you can hang it inside of your cabinet if you're tight on space. It has some latches on here where you can open and close it really easily. And it has a spot for gallon-sized baggies, quarts, sandwich, and snack. My baggie drawer is just kind of thrown in there. I really don't have too many baggies. I think I only have gallon and sandwich size baggies, but I do think it would be really handy to have the snack size and the quarts, just because sometimes you need that size and you don't want to waste a big bag by just needing to fill it up with a few things. So I'm so excited to add this organizer to our drawers in the kitchen. Next, I would love to find an organizer for aluminum foil and wax paper. So let me know if you have any good suggestions down below. I've seen a few things, but it looks like there's just like 2 slots for it. So I don't know if that would be practical. I do have quite a bit, but we do have a really long drawer. So I have something else that I think will be a solution for this, and it is this drawer divider. This is by Better Homes and Gardens, and I thought this was really neat. You can expand them, and these are also bamboo material, and they will fit to drawers 17.7 inches to 22 inches wide. I'm not sure which drawer I'm going to use this in. I'll probably see which one needs it the most. I feel like these like bigger utensils don't necessarily need organizers. They just need divided into sections. So I might use it for that, or I might use it to kind of divide all of my aluminum foil and use it with this organizer. So we'll see, but I thought this was very handy, very affordable as well. This would be great for things like spatulas or tongs or like ladles, bigger kitchen utensils. These are very substantial, and I think that they will hold up really nicely. They also have this nice gripper on the back, so they're not going to be sliding around once they're in the drawer. So I like that feature as well. But my drawers just needed a little TLC, and I think that's going to work perfectly. Next up, I have this acrylic set from the Home Edit. You guys know I've loved the Home Edit. A few years ago, I went through almost every room in our house and organized it and came up with systems, and a lot of those systems I still have in place today. That's why my kitchen is semi-organized, because I did bring a lot of the bins over from our last house and the apartment and just put them into the drawers here in this house. Now it's not completely done because this is a different kitchen, and every kitchen just works a little bit differently, but for the most part these systems do work even if you move houses. So if you haven't seen the show on Netflix, The Home Edit is like organizational goals. It's super inspiring, and it'll give you a lot of ideas. It'll make you want to organize your whole house. But I did pick up this acrylic set. It's their kitchen drawer edit. It has 6 pieces in it, 2 narrow extra large insert bins and 4 narrow large insert bins. And these will be great for flatware and silverware, or it's good for just little kitchen things for your charcuterie boards, just little odds and ends, your measuring spoons. These are going to be great for that. So I love this. These were super affordable. I love that you can grab one thing and you'll have plenty of bins to organize an entire drawer, if not 2, depending on the size of your drawer. Okay, last up for the organizational category, I have this large bamboo organizer. There are 5 pieces in here. You can see there's lots of different sizes. This would be great for junk drawers, or again, like kitchen utensils, measuring cups, spoons, knives even, like your cutting knives. You could use this in lots of different ways, and they also stack on top of each other, so I thought that was a really neat feature as well. This is also by Better Homes and Gardens, and again, this was such a great price. You cannot beat it. Walmart has really, really good organization finds. So moving on to the functional decor. So I was looking at Walmart's website and I was trying to think what would be pretty and also functional for our kitchen. And the thing I kept going back to were vases. You guys have seen my kitchen decorate with me's. I love decorating with vases. They're so good to decorate on a shelf or on your counter. You can use it as a crock. You could put your kitchen utensils in it. So I did find this really cute one. I was so surprised that this was from Walmart. This was such a great deal. And this looks like a high-end designer piece. I thought this was so cute. This is by the brand Mainstays, and it's just a ceramic vase, but I think it looks like pottery. I think this is going to be so cute out on the counter or on a shelf in our kitchen. And I'm actually thinking of using it for our wooden spoons and making a little vignette on our countertop. That way the black will kind of have a nice contrast against all of the white in our kitchen, and then the wood will just soften it all up. So I love this, but again, you could use this for fresh flowers. It's completely like solid in the bottom, so I love this so much. I think this will look great. This would be a very functional decor piece because you can use it to hold so many different things. The other vase I picked up is this clear one that has tons of texture on it. This looked like a vintage piece to me, and I thought it was so neat to find it on Walmart's website. This one is by the brand Better Homes and Garden, and it's there just like a textured glass. They have it displayed with some boho type stems, but how beautiful is this? I thought this would be so stunning with a few floral stems in it. Really, you could get by with keeping it very minimal. You could also style this just on a shelf. So I love that this one could be used for lots of different things. You could even layer these together if you wanted, with a few different types of stems in there. Lots of different ways. So I'm gonna be playing around with this and making a cute little vignette with it. You can't have a kitchen refresh without getting new smells, and I found the most beautiful candle on Walmart's website. It's by My Texas House, and if you don't follow her, she has a beautiful blog and Instagram account, so inspiring. But she has partnered with Walmart, and she's made a line of all sorts of home items, from candles. I'm going to show you a few more items from her line in just a second, but this candle is called Golden Amber. This is a very homey and sweet candle. I love the packaging that it's in. It's a really like flat jar. It's a pretty good size, and it's a 3-wick candle, and this was such a great price, especially for a beautiful candle. You could use this just for decor if you wanted, if you didn't even want to light it, but it is really good smelling, and I love the packaging. I think it's just so beautiful. Kind of a taupey stone color, but it's like a frosted glass. It's very beautiful. So I thought this would be pretty on the countertop. I do like to diffuse oils, but every now and then I like to have a candle, mainly just to style, but every now and then I'll light it just for that ambiance. And at the end of the day, once your kitchen is clean and you light the candle, there is no greater feeling. I also love to refresh kitchen towels for every season. So again, My Texas House had these 3-piece hand towels that are absolutely stunning. They're also packaged so cute. She has like her logo on ribbon. You can tell she put a lot of thought into this, but they have this embroidered flower on one of them. This is more of like a tea towel. How beautiful is that? So simple and clean. I thought these would be great for spring, but it's still not quite warm out, so I feel like these are still like just good neutral year-round pieces. And this one, again, like I said, is more of like a tea towel, thinner material. However, the two in the back that come with it have that nice like absorbent material. So these are gonna be great for actually using to dry your dishes or wiping your countertops. These were such a good deal as well, so I loved these. And they also had oven mitts to match that same design and aprons. Oh, they had this really cute floral apron that would be so cute hung up in your kitchen, and that could serve as functional decor as well. And here are some more of these really pretty neutral prints. Again, another embroidered little embellishment on these too, and these are nice and grippy. I like that she offers both styles because I do like this style of oven mitt, and they do have handles on all of them, so you can even hang these up. I like to hang these behind my stove just as decor, so that's another great functional decor idea. But here's the embroidered detail, and they're just like a light linen color. They're very soft, and I love this. How beautiful. It's kind of a vintage feel, and it's like a taupe color. I think this is stunning, absolutely stunning. So love these two together. And then you've got this one here too. So a great little set. And then this set did come with two hand towels as well, and this one is the exact same one that came with the last set, more of the tea towel style with the little embroidered flower. And then you have this tea towel that's just a neutral color. These are great for layering together, and these will be great for like hand towels. They are absorbent, but this one doesn't have that like terry cloth material on the back, but I feel like it would still be good for like drying your hands off with. And it does have the little hook, so you can hang it on hooks, peg shelves. So I love when towels have that. And of course, she didn't miss a detail, they have them as well. One thing that I've done in the last several months is get a little dispenser for my oil. I love using avocado oil to cook with, and I use it every single day. So having it in this nice little dispenser right next to my stove is so handy. And I think it also serves as decor because it's not just like your store-bought avocado oil or olive oil, whatever kind of oil you use. It's just like in this very nice aesthetic bottle, and these are so affordable. You can find these at TJ Maxx for like $3.99. And then another thing I like to do is keep some salt and pepper in a little spice jar. That's just something that I'm always reaching for whenever I'm cooking. So instead of having to get it out several times a day, it's already right there on the counter, and I put it all on a little riser to just make it look a little more decorative, but it's such a functional little area. I also love to put store-bought spices into these nice glass spice jars. They have a nice suction and a bamboo lid, and they come with these really pretty labels on them, so I'll link them down below. They're great for getting big measuring spoons in them since they have a nice wide mouth on them, so I really like having those. I feel like that is very functional, and I do have them displayed in my pantry, like a few extra ones that don't fit in my spice drawer in my kitchen. I have some of those on a little shelf. It's one of those bamboo 3-tiered organizers, and I have the jars displayed, so I think that's very aesthetically pleasing. It definitely serves as decor, and it's also very functional. So if you have open shelves or if you have like open glass cabinets, you can always have your spices in there. I think that's a really pretty thing to have out as well. Another thing I like to do is have fresh fruit out in a bowl on our countertops. I know it's not really decor, but I do feel like it does refresh your space. It just feels like refreshing being able to grab a piece of fruit. Brooks is always grabbing for little cuties that I have out. It's nice that it's just right there. It adds a little pop of color to your space. I also like to put our soaps into nice soap dispensers. I have a few from Grove Collaborative that I've had for years, and I just refill them with whatever dish soap I'm using, and it just looks a little more uniformed next to the sink. So that's one way you could refresh your sink area, or add a little plant beside the soap. Put it all on a little tray. I did that, and I feel like it just makes dishwashing a little bit more enjoyable, knowing that everything is just like has a place. I also like to get new cookbooks every now and then just to kind of get re-inspired whenever I'm cooking. Sometimes I get into routines where I'm cooking the same thing like every single week, and I just am craving something different. I just picked up a new one called The Comfortable Kitchen, and it has a ton of healthy recipes in it, so I'm excited to start using that, and it just makes me like a little more excited to be in the kitchen. I like to have my cookbooks out on on the countertop. That way I can see them and I'm more apt to grab them if I'm planning out my meals for the week and I'm just kind of stuck on what to make or what to get from the store. I can flip through them and they're right there. I also have a little spot next to my microwave that I like to store my cookbooks, so they're always like accessible and I can see them for the most part. On my floating shelves behind me, and I have some on a different floating shelf. I have a few on my countertop, and I do have a cookbook stand. So I like to have cookbooks. You can find them for all different diets, different styles of cooking, if you want to try something new. So that might be a good way to refresh your kitchen as well. Okay, last but not least is more of a decor. It's not really functional at all, but I like to add art into the kitchen just to tie it all together with the rest of my home, since we do have a very open layout. So I like for my decor to flow through all of those and kind of have the same feel. I do not spend a lot of money on it. I have this picture behind me. I've had that in multiple different rooms, just like a very neutral feel, but they all are in the same color tone and kind of feel. Anyways, that is it for my tips to refresh your kitchen, because this is what I'm currently doing. So I hope that it gave you some ideas. If it did, make sure to like this video, comment down below which one was your favorite. If you would like to see some shop with me videos, I've been shopping at a lot of different places for spring decor and everyday decor, just trying to find good deals and how to make your home look high-end on a budget. That's what we're all about here. I love making a cozy, functional home. So if you enjoy those types of videos, make sure you stick around and say hello in the comments. I'd love to know if you are new. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with me, and I'll see you soon in my next one. Bye, friends.